This is part 2 of our 2-part series on how to give your intuition a tune-up.
Let's talk about what intuition really is.
Let's look at all the places intuition and ego show up in your life.
Let's share honestly.
Let's do the research.
I'm Jamie Hayhurst.
I'm Heather Wood.
This is the Intuitive Girl's Guide.
This episode will play uninterrupted after a brief message from our sponsors.
You know what goes great with podcast listening?
A great cup of coffee from a great coffee shop. Restoration Coffee. Can we go?
Ooh, yeah, check them out and visit restoration-coffee.com. Hey, Jay.
Hey.
We're back with part 2 of the intuitive tune-up.
Yes.
I was gonna sub-caption it not what you're probably thinking.
You could.
These aren't tips to, meditate for 8 hours and drink green smoothies.
But people actually, I think, want to hear that.
Yeah.
I think it's easier.
It's
to get
way
a list
easier.
of do
Get
this
these 10
smoothie,
things.
this thing. That's easier.
Well, it's easier in the beginning. And then
Correct.
when it doesn't work for you, or you get frustrated, or it's unrealistic, or just you're not able to apply it to the way you operate in your own life, then you just give up.
Exactly.
So it's easier in the beginning.
But not.
This, I will never tell you, is easy work.
No. We've never said that.
No. And it's not, well, here's the thing. I was going to say it's not pleasant, but I honestly find it pleasant.
I do too.
So I think it just depends on your sort of attitude about it. I like unearthing the things beneath the surface and understanding them. I like understanding myself and how I operate, and also how other people operate.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that is for you and I, our fields of study. We really enjoy that information about people, and I think always have our whole life.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it isn't yucky. Sometimes the work is yucky. Sometimes you're unearthing something hard, but it's not it wasn't already there. It was already there bothering you. You're just looking at it and understanding it and dealing with it.
Yeah.
So, but not everyone likes to deal with their shit, Jamie.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
Don't I know it? Don't I know it?
Some people are avoiders.
They are.
We are head first into the
Running.
problem, which is not great for survival, but is great for intuition.
It's not great for your adrenal glands.
No, stress levels, blood pressure. No, not great for all those. But they make medication for that.
They do.
So
They do.
Okay. So this episode where we're going to start is with one of my favorite words in the whole entire world. And when people ask me, they don't ask me this frequently, but it's more when you're filling out some questionnaire about what is your purpose, or what is your work message? What is your business's message? What do you stand for? It's always this. And it's a word called clarity.
Oh, yeah. Right.
This is where we're starting this episode, because clarity is so important. It's everything. It's that thing we were just talking about, digging and bringing it up to the surface.
Correct.
What I will warn you about, if you are also someone who likes clarity and likes it for other people, like Jamie and I, is that it's a reason people love you, but it's also a reason people hate you.
Correct.
Not everyone wants clarity all the time.
Right.
And sometimes it's hard not to just sort of shout the clarity. Not even with your mouth, just energetically. It's just coming out of me. Yeah,
right,
I'm just standing
reflecting.
there.
Yeah.
And suddenly you're mad. I've triggered you because I just walked in the room.
Correct.
Yeah.
That does happen.
Frequently.
Yeah, it's true.
I feel of all the people in the whole entire world I know, you and I are projected upon the most.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Name one person, or you don't have to say their real name, but that you can think of that happens to more than us. I mean, I would maybe put your daughter in the category.
I was literally just going to say her, but I was should I not say her? She's the first person I thought.
Yeah, but she's
the same as us.
Yes,
yeah.
She is, but she just hasn't had as much life experience yet as us, so she'll catch up.
Yeah, right.
But yeah.
Yeah, no, it's, I think it's just sort of, it just comes with the territory sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, your purpose is just an energy that comes out of you that you're just like, it's innate to your system,
Right.
right? Like you came here to contribute it to the world. So no, whether you try or not, it happens.
Right.
So I think understanding that about myself has been like a really great thing to understand that like, oh, it isn't that like I'm not as likable or that there's something wrong with me or that I have a bad personality or that I can't read social cues.
Right.
It's actually none of that. And sometimes those things apply, but like it's actually just because of I'm just very disruptive. I don't mean to be. It's just, and what did we say your word was like revealing?
Yes.
So like, yeah.
Yeah. It's just how it goes, I think.
It is.
Yeah.
So regardless of if you enjoy bringing clarity to yourself and others, it's the biggest trick for your intuition and just your system as a whole. So I think the first question to ask in this is like, what feels a little foggy to you? What are you avoiding? What don't you want to look at right now? If you knew you were going to come sit in front of Jamie and I, and the revealer and the disruptor were going to do their thing, we're going to on purpose channel our energy at you. What don't you want us to look at?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's
what
right.
do you want to
Exactly.
hide? That's a good point.
Yeah.
And the facing it is hard, but it's only hard like once.
Yeah, it's for like a few seconds.
Yeah, and then but the thing is that those types of things, like whatever that is, like you said in the last episode, that there are going to be patterns.
Yeah.
Like this issue, whatever this issue that's being clarified is, it's going to come up a lot.
Yeah.
It's only super hard to look at it the first time. And then you're like, oh, there's that thing again.
Then it's just
there's
familiar.
that guy again.
Yeah. Oh, that old chestnut.
Yeah. It's still a pain. It's still a trauma. It's still whatever
Right.
the memory is or whatever. But like, it doesn't have that like visceral reaction every single time because you're acclimating to it. You're getting accustomed to it.
It loses its power over you when you surface it.
Correct.
When you bring clarity to it, it doesn't have the same effect on you. And
it's not just lurking around the corner of your life.
No.
You know.
There are plenty of times where you and I talk about things that are like hard and they make us upset. And then we're upset for the few minutes we're talking about it. And then we're instantly way better.
Right.
And I've never had it go any other way than that.
Correct.
I mean, I've had stuff like you said, oh, here's this again.
Right.
Oh, this freaking thing again.
Yeah.
I mean, if you could hear the things we discussed during breaks and in between, there's a theme for both of us there.
Exactly.
And you know what I mean? It's the same things coming around, but we deal with them differently. They feel different.
Exactly.
And we see the patterns and we know what's going on below the surface.
Right.
I would also say, like, even if you're not avoiding what's hard to see clearly, and I would like to remind you that your own shit is way harder to see than everybody else's.
100%.
When I would do like workshops or retreats or classes or whatever, and people would stand up and ask a question, I would enjoy everyone like seeing the thing for the person.
They can't see it.
Right. And we all sort of gently help them get there. You don't tell them, you let them get there. You guide them there.
Right.
That's the work. And that's like, to me, that's matriarchy. That's like using that community to like, we can see.
Yeah.
We can help.
I agree.
Because your own shit's in your way. Your own stories are blocking you from seeing it.
It's so hard.
So in those instances, that's when you need to reach out, if that's possible for you. Even if it's just a friend to like process something with. Someone to talk to.
Yeah, or a therapist or a coach or
100%, whatever works for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But knowing, even if you can't see what the thing is, if you know, like, it's really foggy when I try to figure out, like, what do I want to do for a job or what's going on in my relationship or whatever, right? Like, so, oh, interesting.
Right.
Well, something that I hear a lot of women say, and I think there's probably more to this than the intuitive part, but they'll be like, I hate when people ask me if I have hobbies. I don't have hobbies. I can't even think about having a hobby. And I'm always just like, you don't realize that what you're saying is like an intuitive issue with yourself.
Exactly.
What you're saying is like, I'm having trouble finding clarity around doing things that aren't for other people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you think if people realized how much we translate things that they say into what they really mean, that they would be more nervous or less nervous?
More.
Yeah.
Way more nervous. I do that to people at work sometimes by accident.
Oh, really?
And they're like,
you just reveal stuff all the time. Yeah.
I was like, so you mean that? And they're like, I guess I mean that.
Isn't that
I'm like,
funny?
I scared you.
Because you're just like accidentally, you're seeking more clarity
Yes,
on your theory
exactly.
to see if you're understanding what they mean.
Right.
But you accidentally reveal a card that they didn't know yet. Like you're assuming they see that part,
Right,
and you say
exactly.
something, and they're like, "Oh, you just changed my life."
Yeah.
And you're like,
And you're
"That was an
"Oh,
accident."
sorry." Right. My bad.
I mean, yeah, just listening to people talk, saying things. It's like a trend I see like on social media
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Like, don't ask me if I have hobbies or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well,
Eh,
maybe look there. If that's foggy, look.
exactly.
You need some clarity there.
Yeah.
And listen, your hobbies don't have to be like, I don't know, like first of all, they have to make you
Sculpting
money. Yeah.
And like cross stitching and
Yeah. I tried to learn how to crochet.
I did too.
Couldn't do it during
Neither.
COVID.
Same. I couldn't do it.
2 people tried to teach me. Sherelle and my mother both
Oh,
tried
they
to
couldn't
teach
do
me.
it.
They're both excellent at it.
Yeah, you're in
It
trouble.
requires a level of patience.
Mm,
Like there are times, Jamie, where you have to do it and like you mess up back here and you got to
go
start
all the
way
way
back. No,
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I know.
No, thank you.
I know. I also
Yeah.
wanted to learn how to use a sewing machine.
I bought a sewing machine.
Suck at it.
And now I just asked my husband to use it.
Oh, Matt, who can do everything.
Right? Why am I going to bother if you can do it anyways? Sheesh. So anyways, look at that. And hey, can you name a hobby? One?
I like to read.
I love to read.
Mm-hmm.
I love to go for walks.
Mm. I like to paint my house.
You do. I do. I like to redecorate or
Yeah.
reimagine stuff, like how it could go. Yeah, I have a lot. I'm not going to keep listing them, but yeah. Also, like, are you putting too many rules around what a hobby can be?
Agreed.
Because
Right.
I think a lot of people do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And do you instantly want to monetize it? It's another problem. You instantly want to make it a side hustle. That's another issue.
Can I ask an unrelated question? And I don't
Sure.
mean this critically. I mean this as like I'm observing a pattern in the wild.
Hmm.
Is the new MLM thing like people having little like travel agent jobs?
Oh, I don't know. Is it
My newsfeed is just like full of people.
your news feed? Your FYP?
My Instagram,
Oh, yeah, your feed. Yeah.
my feed,
Yeah.
okay,
Okay.
is full of
Travel agents?
and a lot of people that I like sort of know
Oh, really?
are like saying like, oh, now I'm a travel agent.
Oh, maybe.
I can
I've
see like
never
ads
seen
like
that.
start your travel agent business today.
Maybe.
Is it?
Could be.
Okay. Somebody write in and tell us the answer to that.
Yeah. I've not seen it.
And
I'm
if you
gonna
have
look
one, is
up.
it lucrative or is it set up like an MLM? Like tell us more.
Yeah, like there's a money going up the line. We need to know that.
Yeah. Send us your information.
Yeah.
Come be interviewed on the podcast.
I think it's a good indicator of the things things sort of coming back around full circle. Like with the internet, everything became like, I don't need an expert to do that for me. I can do that. I can book my own trip.
Yeah.
That, I think it's across the board with many different things.
True,
right. And now
true.
it's like,
Actually, we don't.
well, now I don't want to do that. Now I
Yeah.
want someone to like book
Now
my
I'm
trip
doing
for me.
everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. Like,
Right.
I think things like that,
Yeah.
they're just secular.
Yeah. Listen, I have no problem with a travel agent.
No.
If that's a great job and it's not an MLM. And
Yeah.
I'm just noticing like from the same pool of people.
Yeah. If you're picking it up, then there's
like, do you know what I
something
mean?
there.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, I remember what MLM you were in.
Before
It closed.
Oh, interesting.
And now you're promoting your
Mhm.
travel agent business.
Okay.
Just curious.
Yeah. I don't follow any of those people anymore. So I wouldn't see them changing.
Well, that's
jobs.
kind of smart, actually.
Yeah.
But no, I'm watching what's happening.
Smart.
Okay. Well, let me know anyone if my
Okay.
pattern recognition is picking up anything. Okay. My next thing, we sort of touched upon this, but like get your thoughts out of your head. So
Mm-hmm.
I always just thought I was a deep thinker, which is true, Jamie. I am a deep
You
thinker,
are.
but I also am a ruminator.
Oh.
And the line between those two, for me anyways, feels very blurry.
I'm a top-notch ruminator.
I
like high level
Yeah.
ruminator.
But like I
Tough.
also like trick myself and
Mhm.
like realize I've crossed into ruminating
Mhm.
from let me just like work this out in my
Mhm.
head. Let me just run this scenario here.
Yeah.
To oh my gosh, I've been ruminating on this for like hours instead of
Oh, yeah.
sleeping. Like
Oh yeah, absolutely.
okay.
I mean, if we want to be real honest about it, like that is something I noticed a change with when I started taking ADHD meds.
Really, like for the better.
Oh my God.
ruminating?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And I take like a non-stimulant one. I take like a different type of ADHD med.
You just told the people you're on ADHD meds.
I am.
Ooh, look at you.
That was the first thing I noticed was the rumination. I would ruminate for literally days.
Yeah, it would just keep running.
And I had like sayings about it. Like I had like coping mechanisms to like help me through the ruminating, which, you know, I did that my whole entire life.
Like what? What's a coping mechanism? Can I ask to get like,
so like I would say like, I just have to walk through this. Like I started to realize as I got older.
So you're like getting buried in it, and you're like, I just got to move through it. I don't need to keep thinking it.
Well, no. Like I had to like let it run its course.
Oh, so instead of fighting against the ruminating, you just sort of had to let it go.
Like I realized how, like as I got older, I realized that like I was sitting in things for a long time, for days, especially like emotional things or things that were tied to like, you know, like deep vows that I had that I hadn't worked on as much then. But like it would be like I would worry about things like for days.
Yeah.
And think about them for days. And then I noticed that after like day 3, those feelings would subside and they would just gradually go away. And so I'd be like, you just got to sit through this. You just got to walk through this. Like it'll pass.
Okay.
But you just got to like almost like weather the storm type of a thing.
Sort of like what you have to do with anxiety. Like you can't force it to stop. Sometimes you're just, okay, we're in this.
And you could say that's a form of anxiety also, right?
Certainly.
But with when I got on the ADHD meds, I noticed that stopped.
Interesting. Like stopped altogether, or like the level that you were doing?
I wouldn't say altogether, but like I'll think something I would have thought about for days, I'll now think about for like an hour or 2.
Okay.
So like a significant improvement.
Yes.
Which is like, that's what your brain's doing, the wiring, the chemicals, like it's chicken and the egg, like which came first, the trauma and the wiring, or the wiring like make the trauma worse. Who knows?
Right.
I'm too deep in it to know now, but like
it doesn't matter anymore.
But like
at this point,
I've definitely seen a change in that.
Interesting.
Sorry, I let us off course, but I'll say
that's super interesting.
But that's to the point of like everybody.
Yes.
Everybody is different.
Yes.
So like you have to know yourself, and you have to know like what's going on in your brain, in your body, in your energetic body, in your system, in your traumas, in your memories. Like you have to know all this stuff so that you can give yourself this tune-up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And to the ruminating point, I have a theory. I have many theories about ruminating. One is, I really think that because we are designed, this is a broken record thing, but we're designed to live in a matriarchal society, meaning we are designed to be in community all the time.
Yes.
And we're not.
Correct.
That things like ruminating are like I don't want to say it's like just because of that, it's not, but like it's a thing that happens more, or you get stuck in because like you're trapped living in a way you're not designed to live. Yes.
If we were living in like a matriarchy in community, you'd have more supports in place.
Yes.
That you wouldn't need to ruminate. You wouldn't like, it wouldn't be all on you, or it wouldn't be the way your brain wouldn't have to like adapt to all of this hellscape, you know?
Yes. It would be much easier to go talk to someone about it who understood that.
Right.
And like, yeah.
Right.
And that goes deep. It's not just talking to someone. Like one of the things I'm going to suggest that people don't think of is like spell work is a really great way to get stuff out of your head.
Yes.
And like into the world, and like to take action, or a first step into taking action. It shouldn't be the only action.
Correct.
But I don't think we live in a way that like supports that anymore. No. And I think we're just constantly intaking so much information that's not true, and not looking at people's lives that's not real. You know what I mean? And like we're like, oh
yes,
wait, like this is happening so much because this isn't my design. So I mean, there's a lot of points to that, but I also just think like when people criticize people for taking ADHD meds or something, I just think like that's so fucking stupid.
Agreed.
Because you're like, hey, live in this world you're not designed for. It's like actually designed to hurt you.
Exactly.
In like, but if you do something to support that, like to support yourself in having to do that, then we're going to criticize you for
exactly.
That. It's like
Just to
patriarchy
suffer.
101.
Yeah, you said that you're supposed to just suffer.
Yeah, right.
Right.
It's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so find a way to get your thoughts out of your head. Here's some options. Journal, vision board. I love a vision board. I know some people think it's really cringy. I don't care. I'm not showing it to people.
Yeah.
I'm not like going to the town square with my vision board. But like,
right.
like, I mean,
That's,
even if
again,
you
that's
did,
another creative outlet. I mean,
yes,
yeah.
But it's literally, even if you're like, I really love this thing to happen, to cut it out of a magazine or print it. People don't do that anymore, but like print it from the computer,
right?
With your crappy printer.
Yeah.
The ink cost $1 million,
yeah.
and cut it out and write something under it, and to look at it. Mine's in my closet. To look at it when you walk by every day, it does something.
Sure does.
There is something really powerful to that.
Yep.
So your ancestors knew this already. That's what spells always were.
Exactly.
3-step program of getting something outside of you. I mean, inside of you to the outside. So find what works. Go for walks.
Yeah.
Honestly, for me, listening to audiobooks is like it's not like I'm having like big epiphany moments, but like if I'm ruminating, that's what I'm going to do, because it's going to interrupt the pattern.
Exactly.
And it's going to give me a break, and then I can revisit and not be so stuck.
Yep. Exactly.
So find what works for you.
Yep.
If you need to listen to somebody like fight dragons,
yes,
then
do it.
Great.
And then get back to it. Yep.
That's exactly right. So find what works for you and try a bunch of different stuff. And I will say, even if there's something that you used to hate, give it another try. If it's been a few years, you might like it now. You don't know.
That's a good point.
Okay. What feels stagnant in your life versus what feels like it's moving way too fast? Looking at that's
a good question.
Interesting. And listen, these aren't questions to prompt you to like fix. You don't have to go, oh, this is stagnant, I gotta go immediately fix it.
Right.
This is going too fast, I gotta immediately fix it. Like, it's just to know.
Yep.
It's just information. Okay. I think you're gonna like this one. List 3 areas of your life that you feel the most powerful in. And then list 3 areas of your life that you feel the least powerful in. And then discuss.
Okay.
Now,
that's a big one. It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work, and the least powerful ones are usually easier. And then the powerful ones are where people start to fall apart. In my experience of answering these things. So give yourself a break about it.
Yep.
Also, the ones that are the least powerful will probably give you information on the most powerful. So maybe start with those.
Good point. Good point.
Okay. You also have to kind of look at what you mean by powerful. I know. I'm a hair splitter. It's just what I am.
No.
Okay.
No. That's important.
It is.
Yeah.
So what I mean by powerful is like, where do you feel like when you desire something, you make that happen? Where do you feel like you're running the show?
Right.
Okay. And like, make sure you look at that line between control and like contributing, like know where you are.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm too far to the control side. So are you, but that's what we do. Okay. So take a look there. I hear a lot of people, this is just because of how old we are. A lot of people say stuff to me about feeling out of control about their bodies. And then I hear a lot of people saying feeling out of control about like their children. So they're like, kids are going to college or making big decisions, or I don't know, the way you parent when your kids are teenagers is very different than when they're preteens.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's a drastically different thing needed of you.
Yes. Exactly.
So I feel like I went from, oh my God, they're never going to leave me alone for 2 seconds. They're never going to stop talking to me, to like, oh my God,
they're leaving me.
And they never talk to me.
Right.
And like, I'm so annoying. So like it happens fast. And so I'm just saying like, not every area you're going to list is going to be like, oh my God, this thing, like you can't do much about that.
Right. No.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Right. So like, just acknowledge it.
Look at what it is and then like see if you can do things about it. And ask yourself questions like, why might this feel that way?
Right.
Usually, side note, there's things you're avoiding, big things you're avoiding in the 3 that you listed for least powerful, and things you feel like good about yourself, and like your self-worth is connected to your role in the 3 that are going well.
Exactly.
Just saying. Okay. What nourishes you and what drains you?
Mm.
I've never met a woman who likes that question. And I've asked it to a lot of them.
Yeah, I can see that being a problem.
Especially when I use the word nourish, because it's on purpose that I use that word, but not to trigger you, but to, I mean, I'm not saying feed.
Correct.
Okay. But like,
correct.
Nourishing is different than like just input.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like
it's different than fulfill.
Yeah, and if you have a complicated relationship to that word, like I think most women do, I think it's worth seeing what comes up when I ask you that.
Right. I agree.
Because if you have trouble nourishing yourself with food, it's quite likely that you have trouble nourishing yourself in all areas.
I mean, that's a tough pill to swallow, I fear, unfortunately, but I think that's the correlation between those two things. It's like we always say, like if you can dig up one problem or one trouble area, you're going to see it affect all the other areas, and that's certainly one.
Yeah, and that might sound like, oh God, that's terrible, but it's actually a relief because you think you have 20 different problems.
You don't.
But it's really just your relationship to nourishing yourself.
Exactly. And it's
showing up in
manifesting
30 different ways.
As food, as pleasure, as whatever.
If I can bring up an issue of yours that you've talked about before, like there was a time where you didn't feel okay putting lotion on your body after a shower.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I didn't feel like badly about it. I just like couldn't spare the time. Like it wasn't worth me stopping to spend the time doing it.
5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is like it can show up like that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And the bigger issue was me like taking care of myself and being a priority in my own life.
Yes.
Right. But it looks like I can't put lotion on my body.
Yes.
You know.
And you're like, what is that? But it's all connected. To me, like I stopped drinking alcohol. I didn't have like an alcohol problem. There wasn't, there's a myriad of reasons I chose to, but because like it was not nourishing. It was draining me. It was making me feel weird. It was doing all kinds of things mentally and physically. And I felt like I was doing it to perform for other people instead of for myself.
And stop.
Right. So I did.
Yeah.
But the reaction of other people is really weird.
Yeah.
People
I bet. I know.
People don't enjoy when
I'm
you
the same way.
don't want to. And they ask a lot of weird questions about it. And so my point is like...
That's weird. America, or maybe the world, has such a weird relationship with alcohol. Like,
oh, yeah.
I saw a TikTok that was like, it was a doctor, and they were saying that, on your physical, when they ask you how much you drink.
Oh, yeah. People lie.
And the doctor said that we just naturally, like, whatever answer you give, they like multiply it by 3.
By 3?
And I was like, wait a minute. I tell the truth.
Me too.
Like I hardly ever drink. I drink like
it's
a couple times a year. It's because we
don't think to lie, Jamie. We don't.
No, I would never consider lying. Or
to a doctor?
No, but the fact that they're like thinking that everyone's lying to them.
Oh, I bet a lot of people are.
That's the thing. It speaks to the problem with that. But it's fascinating to me.
I mean, if you want a quick way, and I don't need any ways to do this. I do this all on my own. But if you need a quick way to not fit in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Don't drink.
Don't drink.
Exactly.
Right away, people are like, and
oh, why aren't you drinking?
And then they project their issues about drinking onto 100%.
You. Yep.
The last person I told, and I don't make a big deal out of it. I decline a drink. And then if it's pushed, I'll say, oh, actually, I don't drink. That's the extent of what I say.
I didn't even know you don't drink officially.
Oh, yeah. No, I haven't had a drink since my 42nd birthday. Almost a year.
Yeah. I was gonna say we've got margs for your birthday.
Yeah.
Not this last one.
Not the last one, the one before. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I just thought I was in my 20s for a second.
I mean, same. It happens.
But somebody was like, oh, are you Mormon? Like, what?
What?
People are very uncomfortable with it, and then they are invasive with their questioning. Like, if someone tells me they don't drink, that's the end of the list. I'm not going to press you on. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, why would you ever press someone about that?
Cool. I mean, if you know them well, I could see asking, but like, this was somebody I didn't know very well. Yeah.
Interesting.
I was like, I am not Mormon.
Yeah, and then when I do have a drink, everyone's like, oh, Jamie's drinking. I'm like, Well,
Oh,
geez,
yeah. 'Cause
no,
you
not
don't
done it
officially-
ever again.
Not drink.
No, I
You
just
just
usually
don't
don't often want
really
to.
drink. You
I
just
just don't
if
really
you
want
feel
to.
like it, you have one.
Yeah,
Yeah. You did just recently have one.
I
saw.
did.
You posted about
I
it.
did.
So, anyways, I just think knowing that and like being okay
Mm-hmm.
drawing the lines where you need to draw them,
Mm-hmm.
it can be hard. But
Yeah.
like, I think the question, what drains you, is also very complicated for people because they don't like to admit it. Like, it's almost like they think I'm going to tell them that they can't do it anymore.
Yes.
But for me, like, if you're like, what drains you? I would be like, people.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that I don't want to be around the I
People,
love
right.
being around the
Yes,
people. That's
right.
my job. That's my thing. I love it.
Right.
But it also drains me.
Right.
So you just have to understand it about yourself so that you can create proper boundaries.
Exactly.
There are some people, we aren't them, but what nourishes them is being around the people.
There are some people like that. I know
Yeah.
some people like that.
I
It's
know,
wild.
me too. And
Yeah.
I watch them like,
Yeah.
how, like I'm always trying to disprove that that's real, but
No,
it is apparently real.
it is, yeah.
So
So true extroverts.
yes,
Yeah, it's interesting.
it is. Yeah, but we are not those.
No.
No. And everyone's always like, you're an introvert, but you're not shy. And I'm like, those are
It's not the same thing.
mutually exclusive.
Yeah, and they're not the same thing.
No. And most of the times that I've ever been called shy, it was just because I was just like observing. I was watching.
Right. Just being quiet.
I don't need to insert myself
Right.
into everything.
Well.
Maybe. Do you think that's what I think I'm Mormon too? Okay, next question. What do you need to let go of? What do you need to release?
Mhm.
What do you need to shift?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. The reason that these are all questions, like I told you, is on purpose. I'll tell you why right now. It's because when you ask somebody a question, their brain has to answer it. It doesn't have to be the right answer.
Right.
But it's not like I can ask a question and then your brain will just go into a void.
Not fill it.
People
right.
will go, I don't know. And I never allowed that answer because
That's not true.
it's not true. You're just not surfacing it for whatever reason. And that's whatever. I'm not going to do it like in front of a crowd. But if you've hired me to help you, I'm going to force you past that.
Right.
But the thing is, like, you always come up with something.
Yeah.
When you ask somebody a question about themselves,
Mm-hmm.
they will get the answer. Sometimes you have to help them, like, let it through the gate. But, like,
Right.
your brain will come up with an answer.
Yeah.
So if I say to you right now, listener, what do you need to shift or release or let go of? Like, something came up.
Yep.
Maybe you feel uncomfortable about it.
Right.
Maybe you're like, that's it.
Yeah.
Fine. But that's true.
Right. Start there.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying not to say 5 more things about it. Okay. What vows do you have that are the loudest and the most consistent in your life?
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to name at least one without thinking very hard.
Oh, I got a bunch.
Same. I could.
Yeah. Dozens.
Here's my book of vows that
Yeah.
affect me on the daily.
Yeah.
Now, I don't say you should, meaning like you should feel shame if you can't. I'm just saying like that should be something that you work towards,
Right.
so that you are connected to your own intuition. Because if you don't know your intuition, you're going to feel like real confused about what it's telling
Mhm.
you.
Yep.
Your fear will give you all the answers there. Okay. What would you like to learn more about?
In general, or about yourself, or
Just in the world.
Okay.
What are you like? If I was like, hey, I paid for a class for you for 2 hours. You can any topic you want. What would you pick?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Thank you. But the answer, even if you just come up with something general, right?
Mhm.
Like, oh, interesting. Like the other day, the kids and I were talking about different like majors that you can have in school and college and stuff.
Yeah.
And the major of forensics was brought up. And I was
Right.
like, I don't want to major in that, but I would love to take a few classes
Yeah,
in forensics. So that I would like to know.
Got it.
Sure. I would like to take a class on like how to do something random, like be a background actress or like be a voice on something. I don't want to do it, but I want to understand, like, is there a technique? Like, how do you do that? What's going
Interesting.
on?
Wow.
How does that work?
That's cool.
I could keep going.
I know you
But this
could.
is my brain. That's my
Yeah.
brain type, is always
Right.
looking to learn. But
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, I could pick some for you if you wanted. But I'll leave it. Maybe you want to learn how to be a travel agent.
Maybe.
Ooh,
Maybe.
we could send you in to like expose the underbelly,
Ooh.
like see if there
Like
is
an
something
investigative
going on.
reporter?
Yes.
Nice.
Undercover. Except we just said it on the podcast. What would you like to do less of?
Oh.
And I do mean like worry, but I also do mean like what literally right, yeah. Are you doing that you want to do?
That's how I took it. Yeah.
It's whatever the answer is okay. There's no shame in any of your answers, even if they're silly.
Yeah, and just see what comes to mind.
Yeah.
Just let something pop up.
Yeah, and then go, wow, well, interesting. What might be going on?
Right.
What might I be feeling when I do that?
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. Okay, I got one more for you. It's the zoom out and zoom in exercise. So take your life, all your challenges, all your problems, and zoom way, 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 way out and look at it from really far away as if you're like 40 years older than you are now. And you're looking and you're going, okay, and like, what can you gain for perspective?
Yeah.
And then zoom way in and like come really close to just one little issue and see what you can gain from perspective.
Love that.
Because we all are kind of like always hovering at the same spot.
Right. That's a good point.
It's just like, that's why I think other people are helpful when you consult them about your own stuff, because they have a different vantage
perspective.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So none of them have to do with dead grandma, Jamie.
I know, but that's how you get there to dead grandma. Yeah,
listen, we really like talking to dead grandma, but you don't have to work so hard. You do this stuff.
Right.
And suddenly you'll be like, I just feel
exactly
dead grandma talking to me.
Yep.
Yeah. All
you
for
clear the pathways.
Clear the pathways.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you're talking to dead grandma, your people are telling you their dreams and you're diagnosing them with issues, and you're learning how to nourish yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Happens.
Well, my desire says that I should nourish myself with some more coffee.
It always says that.
It really does. It's constant.
Always.
A constant need for coffee. And I don't want to work on it, and I'm not going to change it. And that's my vice.
They're the worst things.
Really, there really are.
Yeah.
There's like fascism. I'm going to drink my coffee, everybody.
Exactly.
Okay.
Hey everyone, Heather and I have an ask for you. If you love this episode or if you love the IGG, can you do us a favor? We need you to go onto whatever platform you listen on and download, subscribe, like, love, whatever it's asking you to do. Can you go do those things for us on the platforms that you listen on? It would mean so much to us.